So for self-care, I try to live by 5 or whenever I'm supposed to be leaving and not working. And they're actually really good about self-care and encouraging that here. They would tell you to leave on time, and if you have to stay for for like an outreach, or if you end up having to do something after hours, they encourage you to flex that time so that you're not you're not constantly having to put in extra time. So that's been really positive. For self-care, I try to enjoy my walk home and try to do something at the end of the day to unwind and really disconnect from the clinical work. So for me, that's often watching videos or surfing the internet, cooking, spending time with my partner tends to be a lot of fun, calling people at home, like family members, going out for a hike or taking like a weekend trip. Different things like that that are fun for you. I love movies, so I like to watch news about superhero movies and things that are coming out and trailers and those kinds of things. So I try to embed that into my day.
So for self-care and for self-preservation, I dance. So specifically, I dance salsa and bachata and other types of Latin dances. And what I found here in the Bay is that there are plenty of spaces to practice that. Also, just what I've learned this year is just the importance of those small moments throughout the day of practicing self-care. So even if that means getting up to get some water, or getting up to take a walk around the block before your next client, those are also things that I found to be helpful in caring for myself in the spirit.
For self-care, I guess I find my refuge in being physically active. So, for example, a coworker and I are both part of a local soccer, non-competitive soccer league. I've also joined up with a number of different people to have exercise buddies. I enjoy going to yoga. Camping and spending time in the outdoors is really what I would say I spend a lot of my free time doing as a form of self-care. And just times with friends and spending quality times with friends.
There are a lot of things you can do in the Bay Area. For me, what's been really nice is just spending time outdoor, kind of go have a run, or just simply just walk on campus. There are a lot of programs on campus, like you can just join a walking program with your colleagues. And at home, I spend time with my animals and my partner. And sometimes when a day is really busy and packed, I think my colleagues or my supervisors always are very nice, kind of reminding me to take care of myself. And I've been doing a lot of making tea and drinking water, making sure that I'm eating lunch, things like that. Simple things to take care of myself in a busy day. Yeah.
The infamous question of self-care. It's the one question that we're always asking ourselves, right? When I think of self-care, I think of 2 types depending on what part of my day I'm looking at. So self-care for me can happen in between meetings or sessions with my clients and then after work. So for example, let's say I have 5 to 10 minutes where I just kind of need to decompress from a hard session or from a very involved meeting. Self-care for me looks like walking around the office, maybe seeing if I can check in with any of my cohort members. Sometimes we'll just do that. We'll just kind of meet up, say, oh, that session was this, or I just need a break from being in my room all day. And sometimes I'll go for a walk around the campus or around just the building. They just built a new pool, so it's always nice to see some of the divers doing their tricks. And part of self-care for me is making sure that I have enough time for lunch. So even if I see a client, I write a few notes for my note, and then I go straight to nourishing myself. After work, I definitely try to do as much as I can that doesn't involve sitting down. I like to be active. Everything from Zumba practice to going out with some of my cohort members. Some of us like to kind of walk around campus or visit one of the local cafes to just talk, to engage about non-work related activities. And then for me, being outside of the Midwest where my hometown is, I've been doing a lot of traveling. So I've been going up to the Napa Valley area. I recently went to Yosemite. So I've been trying to travel outside the Bay Area to just kind of get away from the Tang Center.